You may think you don't love me anymore, Bradley, but trust me, all that's about to change.
Whether you like it or not!
Okay, dudes, not only is she the best striker on the soccer team, but she's totally making a play for my heart.
Yeah? Well, Miss Bunsenburner over there has what it takes to impress this geek.
And I just found my perfect girl. I can literally look up to her.
Well, even if you are making my skin crawl, at least you have different tastes in girls. Which means I'll never have to deal with the nightmare of you fighting over one.
That's right, Megan. When it comes to the ladies, the Clark boys are argument-free.
So, boys, what do you think? Does my new look with the zing and amazing?
Wow, it's really interesting, Tammy.
Yeah, did you do it on purpose?
Duh! It's called a sunrise tan, and it was created by a brand new cutting-edge machine. I'm the only girl in town who has one, of course.
But it's orange.
I know! Isn't it wicked awesome? I guess, if you don't mind looking like a crayon. Please, Megan. You wouldn't know a hot trend if it kicked you in the shins.
Wow, Tammy, you look radiant today. Can I carry your books to class?
Totes! And you can carry my designer bag and designer dog, too. Is it me, or is Tammy's new look as scary as her personality?
I don't know, Megan. I think Tammy looks kinda, well, good.
Huh?
You're right, Lee. She does look pretty cool.
Come to think of it, orange really is her color.
Guys, are you crazy? She looks just like a giant cheese puff.
I'm afraid I have to agree.
Jerry? What are you doing in the trash can?
And bigger question, why are you the size of a banana?
Don't worry, Spiez. I'm getting a new perspective on life and ruining my best suit. Now, please, join me at Whoop ASAP.
Hey, you! This mission reeks worse than Tammy's sense of style!
Wow! At least Jared didn't whoop us on garlic pizza day!
Hey, Jerry, we're here. Jerry? Jerry, where are you?
Down here, Spiez.
Oh, Jerry, you are so cute! Just like a little rainforest pygmy. I mean, it's really cute the way you're expanding your horizons by contracting your size, Jer.
Thank you, Megan. And now for the reason I've summoned you, to investigate strange conflicts that have been occurring all around the globe. Here we have a group of young men engaged in a gladiator fight on the streets of Rome, another in a jousting match in London, and a third acting out an old-school cowboy fight in Sydney.
Whoa, that's crazy. I wonder what's making them act that way.
I'm not certain, but I do know this. All of the people involved in the conflict seem to be boys, and they're extremely aggressive.
So, which international jet-setting city should we check out first, Minnie J?
Oh, my. It looks like I'll be sending you to New York, and on the double. Today, you'll be receiving the M-Ray contact lens, an upgrade to your eye tech that will allow you to see through metal.
What a brilliant idea.
The Whoop isolation bubble, a shield which protects you from all variety of unpleasantries.
Cool! I can use it next time I go through the Whoop conduit.
The WME, or Whoop Matter Eraser, a gadget that dissolves whatever it comes in contact with.
I wonder if it'll work on Megan's attitude.
Too bad you'll never know.
And from the Whoop Experimental Lab, the Double Agent, a camera-like gadget that has the ability to create spy clones. Though be warned, the effects are only temporary.
I'd better take this one, too. The thought of cloning my brothers is seriously scary.
I see your point. Now, farewell, Spiez, and be extremely careful.
Are we there yet? How long till we get to New York? Will it be sunny or rainy?
I can't calculate and answer your questions at the same time, Tony. Plus, your breathing's making my pencil neck all hot.
Something tells me we've just arrived, and the weather forecast is danger ahead.
Spies, that means it's time to stop flying and start spying.
That's weird. I wonder what happened to the big booms.
Tony, what's with all the non-stop questions today?
Like it's my fault I'm a curious kid?
This isn't the time for arguing, guys. We gotta go see what's happening.
Wow, guess Jer wasn't kidding when he said the conflicts were aggressive. It's a total anger fest out here.
Then we need to stop whoever's in those cars before the anger fest turns into a danger fest.
Have no fear. Tony's here to protect you.
Tony, wait!
Uh-oh. Double! Uh-oh! Whoa! Which is spy speak for somebody help me!
Don't worry, baby bro.
Talk about a close call, Tony. You almost took a one-way subway ride to Doomsville.
And I almost ripped a hole in the seat of another pair of spy pants.
Team, I don't think we're out of the woods just yet. Now would be a good time to use those gadgets, Tony.
Okay, you two, get ready for the deep freeze!
Guess we better find out who's inside and what they're so mad about.
Don't worry, guys. It'll be a snap with the M-ray contact lens.
So, out with it, Jock and Genius. What do you see?
A college guy, and he's wearing a bracelet with the initials ZQ.
There's a college guy in here, too. And guess what? The ring with the initials ZQ on it.
Good work, boys. You just found our first clue. We'd better call our tiny leader ASAP. Jerry, what are you doing?
It's my new reduced state. I find it much easier to move around, so I decided to just pop by. And by the looks of things, it's a good thing I did.
Do you think you could transport these guys to Whoop while we head back to school?
Absolutely.
In that case, it's time to go, boys.
Hang on, Megan. There's something I need to do before we go.
Lee, do you realize you're staring at a tacky woman's scarf?
What can I say? It's perfect for my girl. It really matches her skin.
Oh, no. Tell me this isn't happening.
Wow, Lee, this store is a total score. My girl will love these gloves.
Your girl? Are you kidding?
And these glasses will protect my day glow goddess from any additional sun exposure.
Please tell me you aren't talking about who I think you're talking about.
Tammy, is there anyone else?
That's the funniest joke I ever heard. You're kidding, right?
I know it's illogical, but there's just something about her.
Something amazing.
Something I just can't live without. Let's see. If I was an adorable sunrise-colored dreamboat, where would I be?
For me? You shouldn't have. But I'm like so glad you did.
Come on, let's get to her and give her our gifts before those other dudes do.
This is crazy. Has everyone fallen for Tangerine Tammy? Guess that answers my question.
Afternoon, Megan.
Jerry, what are you doing up there?
Just taking a little rest. Where are your brothers?
They're a little busy at the moment, fawning over Tammy.
You mean the girl you called a cheese puff?
Unfortunately, yes. Mind if I join you?
Not at all. Before I cozied up in this bird's nest, I analyzed the boys you froze in New York. They appear to be under the influence of some kind of mind control.
Guess that explains why they were acting so freakish.
That and the fact that I found a strange residue on them containing a female pheromone.
A what-a-mone?
A pheromone, a chemical secreted by an animal, often functioning as an attractant of the opposite gender.
Do you think it has anything to do with the bracelet and ring we found on them?
Only one way to find out. Time to tap into the Whoop database.
Great idea, Jer. I'll see if there's any college girls in NY with the initial ZQ. No way! I just came up with 254 names!
They're both in their sophomore year at Eastside University.
Bingo! Looks like the ZQ we're looking for is a second-year student named Zoe Quick.
Then I suggest you gather your brothers and pay her a visit.
Sure thing, if I can pull them out of their lame-o love haze.
Did you see how Tammy reacted to the sunglasses I gave her? It's so obvious she likes me best.
Yeah, she may like you, but she loves me.
More like loves you not. I'm the only dude for Tammy, and you know it.
Boys, that's enough! It's time to focus on the mission and stop blabbing about your imaginary girlfriend. And you can start by checking out Zoe's dorm room. So, what do you think is the best way to sneak inside?
Roses are red, violets are blue, Tammy may be orange, but our love is true.
Okay, I'll figure it out myself. With a little help from the WME, that is. So, see anything interesting? And you better not say images of Tammy dancing in your heads.
Look, 20 photos of a university student named Bradley.
Guess he must be Zoe's boyfriend. I wonder if she loves him as much as I love Tammy.
A, I don't know if that's possible, and B, ripped photo means she's over him. Guys, I think we've got company, and I don't mean the warm and fuzzy invited kind, which means spy time just became goodbye time.
Man, those guys were acting just as weird as the dudes with the killer cars.
Good thing Zoe wasn't here to greet them.
Actually, she was here, and she just departed in quite a hurry.
So she's either avoiding them or avoiding us. Come on. Sunrise Tan. Why does that name sound so familiar?
Because it's the name of Tammy's tan, the one that gave her such a glorious glow.
Then we'd better check it out, because whatever Tammy's into, I'm into.
Boy, Tammy wasn't kidding when she said her tan was created by a brand new cutting-edge tanning machine. These things are incredible!
Yeah, if you're into being fake and pathetic. I mean, hello, guys, beauty is on the inside.
Oh yeah? Then how come Tammy's outsides are so pretty?
It appears as if there's another substance in the spray process, in addition to the tan's orange color.
Let me guess, a female pheromone?
Exactly. How did you know?
Because I had a chat with Jerry, and it's become obvious to me that whoever's using the substance is doing it to attract all the males around her.
You mean like the way we're attracted to Tammy?
No way! I can't believe I didn't realize it sooner!
Realize what?
That you and all the other boys at school are acting goofy because you're being mind-controlled by the substance in Tammy's tan.
Interesting theory, but I love Tammy because she's the prettiest, nicest, best-smelling girl around. No other explanation needed.
Sorry, but desperate times call for desperate measures. And when my boyfriend broke up with me, I became extra angry.
So you created a tanning machine to get revenge?
Yeah, for me and all the other girls around the world who've been dumped.
But Zoe, the guys who are exposed to the tan don't just become attracted to the tannee.
Yeah, they also try to take each other out.
I know, it's like a bonus, which is why I'm going to lead them right to Bradley so they can turn their anger on him. Later!
Okay, unless we want to look like 4 Halloween pumpkins, we've got to find a way out of here ASAP!
What do you mean you're gonna ask Tammy to be your girlfriend? She's already my girlfriend!
Oh, please. Everyone with a brain knows Tammy belongs to yours truly.
Okay, there's only one way to settle this. A good old-fashioned brawl. Too bad for you, I'm the family athlete.
Remember what I said about never having to deal with the nightmare of you 3 fighting over a girl? Nightmare in progress! Hey!
You may have more smarts and bigger muscles than me, but Tony Clark has got a secret weapon for you.
Way to go, Tone. You just freed me so I can run straight back to school and straight back to Tammy.
Good. While you're running, I'll be flying right past you in the Whoop Jet.
Guys, where are you going? We have a villain to stop! Looks like I'm on my own, which makes it kind of hard to stop my brothers and Zoe at the same time. Of course! I turned myself into a double agent! Huh? Yeah! Jerry, it's Megan. I need you to locate Zoe quick for me ASAP.
Righto. According to the Whoop tracking system, her car is heading toward Bradley Wright's house, 1157 West 53rd Street.
Thanks, Jer. And could you send me a new jet when you get a chance? My immature brothers took the other one.
Huh? Hello?
Hey, Jer. I need to confirm that my brothers are headed back to school.
The signal I'm getting from their MP comms indicates that is the case.
Thanks, Jer. And while you're at it, why don't you make that a double order of jettage?
With pleasure.
Good luck, Megan. Right back at you, Megan.
Hello, Bradley.
Zoe, what are you doing here?
In a nutshell, I'm mega miffed at you for breaking up with me, so I'm here to get revenge.
But you're so great. Why would I ever have broken up with you?
Beats me, but if you want me back, you'll have to fight for me.
Get him!
Okay, Megan number one, it's showtime. Miss me, psycho villain?
What are you doing here? My tanning machine should have destroyed you!
Well, it didn't. Now get ready for me and my atomic skin to send you to prison.
We'll just see about that!
Actually, fights aren't my thing. I was hoping for a kinder, gentler solution to our problem. Wow, that was easy. Guess the chlorine in the pool water must have stopped the pheromones from acting. Time for a quick dip in the pool! Or not? Somebody help me! My popularity's gotten totally out of control! Looks like I got here just in time. Stay put, Tammy. Clone Megan will take care of everything. Okay, everyone, step away from the carrot skin snob. What? Well, guess now I know what Jer meant when he said the cloning was temporary. I told you, I'm so not obsession-worthy. I talk a lot, I champion crazy causes, and I'm really bossy! Nice move, if I do say so myself. Uh-oh, looks like Mission Multiple Megans isn't over yet. And I'll continue saving the day right after a little pheromone-destroying swim in the pool. Huh? I said leave me alone! I mean, showering me with lavish gifts is one thing, but this is a whole other deal! Too bad the school roof doesn't have a pool, because if they couldn't smell her, they wouldn't chase her. If I don't want them to smell her, maybe I can contain her in the Whoop isolation bubble. Hey, what gives? What gives is you are now tan-free, and this mission is as finished as the ozone layer.
Thanks again for saving the day, sis.
No props. I actually had a little help from someone very reliable. Myself.
I gotta admit, I'm kinda glad I wasn't around to face two Megans.
Or to see ourselves doting over Tammy. I can't believe we actually liked her.
Don't be too hard on yourselves. It wasn't exactly your fault. And now that Jerry erased her memory, she won't remember it either.
So, what happened to the other mind-controlled dudes around the world?
I'm pleased to report that they too are back to normal, and our villainous Zoe has been picked up and secured in the Whoop prison.
Jerry? What are you doing in there?
Eating Tony's ham on rye, and FYI, it's very tasty. You Spiez? Hello? Are you there? Spiez?